Today, we're taking you on a journey through the land down under to explore 10 of the most stunning and must-visit spots in Australia. We're talking about places that'll make you want to shout crikey. From the rooftops, from vibrant coral reefs to ancient rainforests and red desert landscapes. So grab your sunnies, slather on some sunscreen, and let's dive in. First up, we're diving into the Great Barrier Reef, the biggest beauty of a coral reef system in the entire world. Imagine this, a whopping 2,300 kilometers of pure underwater magic, teeming with more colors than a rainbow lorikeet's feathers. Swim alongside graceful manta rays bigger than your car, spot curious clownfish darting in and out of anemones, and marvel at intricate coral formations. This place is like a giant underwater city, bustling with life. It's a haven for divers and snorkelers. Even non-divers can enjoy it from a glass-bottom boat. The crystal-clear waters and marine life will leave you speechless. Remember to be respectful and protect this precious ecosystem. Now we're off to Sydney, home of the iconic Sydney Opera House. Now you might be thinking, Steve, why are we talking about buildings when there are crocs to be wrestled? But trust me, this ain't your average brick and mortar structure. This place is a masterpiece, a true testament to human creativity and ingenuity. Those sail-like shells soaring into the sky are instantly recognizable around the world. It's not just a pretty face though. The Opera House is a buzzing hub of performing arts, hosting everything from operas and ballets to rock concerts and indigenous dance performances. Even if you don't catch a show, just strolling around the forecourt, soaking up the harbor views, is an experience in itself. You can almost feel the creative energy buzzing in the air. And hey, if you're lucky, you might even spot a few water dragons basking in the sun. They love this place as much as the tourists do. Hold on to your hats, mates, because we're heading inland to the heart of Australia. Uluru, also known as Ayers Rock, a massive sandstone monolith rising 348 meters above the red dirt. This ain't just a rock, mates. It's a place of immense spiritual significance for the Anangu people. Watching the sunset over Uluru is unforgettable. The rock glows, transforming into fiery oranges, reds, and purples. And keep your eyes peeled for wildlife too. You might spot kangaroos or even a dingo. Chapter 4. The 12 Apostles, Guardians of the Coast. Next up, we're hitting the road for a ripper of a road trip along the Great Ocean Road. And trust me, mates, this ain't your average Sunday drive. This iconic stretch of coastline is home to some of the most dramatic scenery in Australia, including the legendary 12 Apostles. Now, these limestone stacks rising majestically out of the Southern Ocean are a sight to behold. Carved by the relentless forces of wind and waves over millions of years, they stand as a testament to the raw power of nature. Imagine this. You're cruising along the cliff tops, the wind whipping through your hair, and then, bam! These towering monoliths appear on the horizon, like ancient guardians of the coast. It's a scene straight out of a movie, and you're the star. Be sure to bring your camera, because every twist and turn on the Great Ocean Road reveals another postcard-worthy view. Chapter 5. Daintree Rainforest, a journey back in time. Hold on tight, mates, because we're venturing into the heart of the Daintree Rainforest, one of the oldest rainforests on this planet. This place is like a time capsule, a living, breathing reminder of what our world was like millions of years ago. Imagine walking beneath a canopy so thick that sunlight struggles to penetrate, surrounded by towering trees that have stood for centuries. The air is thick with the scent of damp earth, exotic flowers, and the calls of unseen creatures. The Daintree is a biodiversity hotspot, home to a dazzling array of plants and animals found nowhere else on Earth. Keep your eyes peeled for the elusive cassowary, a giant flightless bird with a helmet-like casque on its head. And listen out for the calls of tree kangaroos, these adorable creatures that have adapted to life in the trees. Exploring the Daintree is like stepping into a different world, a world untouched by time. It's a humbling experience that'll make you appreciate the incredible diversity and resilience of life on Earth. Chapter 6. Bondi Beach. Sun, sand, and surf. Alright mates, let's swap our hiking boots for some flip-flops and head to the beach. No trip to Australia is complete without experiencing the laid-back beach culture, and there's no better place to soak it up than Bondi Beach. Imagine this, golden sand stretching as far as the eye can see, turquoise waves crashing on the shore, and bronzed bodies soaking up the sun. Bondi is the quintessential Aussie beach, a place where you can relax, unwind, and embrace the good life. Whether you're a seasoned surfer or a first-timer, you can't help but feel the stoke when you catch a wave at Bondi. And even if surfing's not your thing, you can always join a game of beach volleyball, build a sandcastle with the kids, or simply kick back and enjoy the people watching. Bondi's not just about the beach though. The promenade is buzzing with cafes, restaurants, and shops, so you can grab a bite to eat, sip on a flat white, and soak up the vibrant atmosphere. Next stop, we're hopping over to Kangaroo Island, a wildlife lover's paradise. This place is like stepping back in time, a place where nature reigns supreme and animals roam free. Kangaroo Island is home to a staggering array of wildlife, including, you guessed it, kangaroos. But we're not just talking about your average joeys here. We're talking about massive red kangaroos, lounging in the shade, grazing in the fields, and generally living their best lives. And it's not just kangaroos. You can spot koalas snoozing in the eucalyptus trees, sea lions basking on the beaches, and even penguins waddling ashore after a hard day's fishing. But Kangaroo Island is more than just cute animals. The island boasts rugged coastlines, pristine beaches, and national parks teeming with native flora and fauna. It's a place where you can truly escape the hustle and bustle and reconnect with nature. Chapter 8. Great Ocean Road, the ultimate road trip. Alright mates, buckle up and get ready for the road trip of a lifetime. We're cruising down the Great Ocean Road, one of the most scenic coastal drives on the planet. This iconic road winds its way along the Victorian coastline, offering breathtaking views at every turn. Imagine this: dramatic cliffs plunging into the turquoise ocean, lush rainforests clinging to the hillsides, and charming seaside towns where you can stop for a cuppa and a yarn with the locals. The Great Ocean Road is a journey, not a destination. It's about taking your time, soaking up the scenery, and stopping to explore the hidden gems along the way. Make sure you pack your camera, because you'll be stopping every few minutes to capture the beauty of this incredible coastline. And keep your eyes peeled for wildlife too. You might spot whales breaching offshore, dolphins frolicking in the waves, or even a koala or two snoozing in the trees. Chapter 9. Blue Mountains, a majestic escape. We're heading to the breathtaking Blue Mountains National Park, a hiker's paradise with sandstone cliffs, waterfalls, and eucalyptus forests. The iconic Three Sisters rock formation is a highlight. These peaks hold a special place in Aboriginal legend. Marvel at Echo Point views or hike to the waterfalls. Escape the city and reconnect with nature in the Blue Mountains. Chapter 10. Tasmania's wilderness, an untamed paradise. Last but not least, we're heading south to the island state of Tasmania, a place that's as wild and untamed as it is beautiful. Tasmania is like a mini continent, boasting a diverse range of landscapes from rugged coastlines and pristine beaches to snow-capped mountains and ancient rainforests. It's a place where you can truly get off the beaten track and experience nature at its most raw and powerful. One of the must-sees in Tasmania is Cradle Mountain Lake St. Clair National Park, home to the iconic Cradle Mountain, reflected perfectly in the still waters of Dove Lake. This place is a hiker's dream, with trails for all levels of fitness, from short strolls to challenging multi-day treks, and keep your eyes peeled for wildlife. Tasmania is home to a unique array of creatures, including Tasmanian devils, wombats, echidnas, and quolls. Whether you're hiking through ancient rainforests, exploring historic convict sites, or simply soaking up the tranquility of this island paradise, Tasmania is a destination that will stay with you long after you've left. And there you have it, mates. 10 of the most stunning spots in Australia that should be on every traveler's bucket list. From the vibrant coral reefs of the Great Barrier Reef to the ancient rainforests of the Daintree and Tasmania. From the iconic Sydney Opera House to the rugged beauty of Uluru and the 12 Apostles, Australia is a land of endless diversity and wonder. So what are you waiting for? Start planning your Aussie adventure today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe for more travel guides and adventures. Until next time, happy travels.